Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights of today's LTA 2025 matchup.
About the approach, because River's here early and he has control over the brush that has the good view of them. He's actually going to come up here as well, so we have a bit of a party.
Ooh, Scary Jerry in some danger now, though. He can't get away from this. River applies the combo. Piercing arrow flying through. First blood over to FBI. River continuing the chase now as who he and XU try to get away. Scary Jerry
From the tower. Well, let's take a look at the grubs first before we go over the previous play, as XU wants to use his smite here. Couldn't quite get it down to 600.
It needs a little bit more damage before we can have it, but now Quid's making his way into the fight. Quid is way too far forward. He's going to be killed. Surely, yes. Abadaga grabbing that kill, but it's traded back immediately as Abadaga falls right next to Quid. Both mid laners down.
Is a very healthy Drake. Takes a bit longer to take. They should still be able to secure it after their attempt.
He's a very robust Drake.
The most robust.
Yeah, takes very good care of himself. Always in shape, but unfortunately not strong enough to deal with this guy, so they will lock up that objective for themselves. Since the first set of grubs were split, that is the first neutral objective that is going to count towards feats of strength. Secured there for Disguised. Huhi, Scary Jerry, and XU once again looking for Sniper. Still in Mini-Gnar form, but he has a lot of the Gnar bar charged. XU flies in, but he misses the Sejuani ulti. Beautifully played from Sniper, using the hop to jump over XU as well and make his escape. He makes Disguised look foolish.
Yep, very nicely done from him on that side. And then opposite side of the map, I don't think they're gonna catch it.
Nice job from Ayla, flashing forward to guarantee that he interrupts the recall before Castle can get away. River wanted to make sure that there was no chance Castle was taking a long way home either. Castle trying to get out there with a public execution, but it ain't gonna matter because the feat of warfare is secured with that kill, and FBI got paid.
As well, 100 Thieves winning all sides of the map.
I feel like I'm watching reruns of the same episode, Kobe. Every single time, Disguised putting multiple players down here in the bottom lane, trying to put them pressure
to annoy these guys a little bit, throwing the flag down, getting some vision with that. Now deciding, okay, we've got control, wave is shoved up, let's go ahead and start up the Drake. Sniper's applying the pressure to Abadaga down in the bottom lane at the same time. And it looks like Disguised, despite the fact that they're wanting to move up, are having a hard time doing so. Quid has stolen away the enemy Sejuani ulti from XU, immediately fires it off, and now they're going to find the engage right back onto the enemy jungler, and XU is already down. Huhi on the front line is about to fall as well, but at least Castle has taken River back the other way. Abadaga into the back line looking for FBI. That'll be a 1-for-1 trade too. There are bodies dropping left, right, and center, but 100 Thieves the winner. Disguised has lost so many men, and 100 Thieves win another team Tier 1
fight.
turret. Because their opponents in 100 Thieves have decided to focus on the Rift Herald, it also means that Disguised should be able to take this second Drake as well. But Kobe, it comes at a cost, and that cost is the top lane Tier 2 turret. FBI, Ayla, and Quid working to bash this one down with their 5 Void Grubs, and I don't think Castle can say anything about it.
Yeah. They can say, please stop.
They will say, nope.
No, thank you. Yeah, I mean, this is always the idea, right? 100 Thieves, well.
Ooh, nice engage from River, but there's no follow-up from anybody else. He goes in for the 1v2. Huhi dies to the Dragon Strike at the very end. Scary Jerry barely getting away. Meanwhile, Quid versus Castle in the enemy jungle as the curtain call opened, but it doesn't get a whole lot of anything. Abadaga, what are you doing? He goes on a realm warp straight to hell. There's no way back. XU falls at the same time. Disguised looking so disjointed, and 100 Thieves are eager to punish it. They drop the Herald, they take the Tier 1 mid, and they're gonna slam it straight into the Tier 2.
Yeah, they don't care about dragons because they care about getting rich, Flowers. They got
money.
They got the Void Grubs and they got the Heralds. Those things turn into gold from turret plates and towers themselves, and we're only 18 and a half minutes into down here for 100 Thieves, the giant advantage. And so then they get to do their split push with Silas and Gnar being very confident, and Jarvan having a lot of extra pressure on any of those, like pick-off attempts.
Anything to do with River. This Jarvan that we talked about back in Champ Select really paying off for 100 Thieves. 10 out of 10 kill participation, just running the game from start to finish. Max range chains of corruption onto Scary Jerry from FBI. Scary Jerry flashing over the wall. River smites him down like the chicken camp. Now Huhi's gonna die right after. after, and 100 Thieves just added 2 more.
The rarely seen Jin Camp flowers.
Yeah,
I like ultimate snipe onto Scary Jerry, but then he also sidestepped the Sejuani ult that came out of...
with the false life buff, pedal to the metal.
Also, Quid ticked his Rod of Ages over, so he's level 16 Silas already.
Oh, he going in nice engage into FBI, but where's the follow-up damage? It's only XU into the back line, and Ayla's got all the peel in the world to keep his AD carry alive. He's already down. It's a double kill back over to FBI. They tried, but they died. Disguised is gone. This fight is nothing but disaster. A triple kill over to FBI as Castle still standing, but the only one in Disguised colors to do so, and Sniper secures the ace.
Yep, and all they used, a bunch of Guardian Angels there.
Oh no.
The Otacon, False Lives for 100 Thieves, very successful. Is kind of decent, but like, I mean, there's all these things like Castle's ultimate there, the Ambessa barely does not reach, and it wasn't able to pick off that one, so then eventually at least they end some of those refreshes, but...
The plan now as River and Sniper started out.
Yeah, that Baron looking nice and juicy. They want to take more lives. They want to take more DSG lives. And so they are kind of looking around here for a pick.
Well, Ayla and FBI are just running interference, keeping XU away. The Sejuani Baron steal is kind of like the only last prayer for the dying here for Disguise, but Quid and FBI stepping up. XU wants to go in after the enemy Varus, but he ain't gonna find him. Castle's into the back line, but so much damage already onto Huhi, and Sniper is on a rampage as FBI flashes over the wall to get away from the Ambessa, but a beautiful shot from Scary Jerry shuts him down. Abadaga escapes with the Realm Warp, but Sniper is still waiting. Nice engage coming out from River, locking him up in the Cataclysm, and Abadaga finally gonna fall. Sniper going unstoppable. It's another one dead on Disguise's side. It's still, though, one of the better trades they could have asked for. Yes, they still lose 2 in exchange for 1, but FBI had a bounty. Castle trying to take the tier 1 turret now, at least get something back. Quid stealing away the public execution. Nice sidestep there from Castle to make sure that he gets away, but Sniper is here to cut off his escape route, jumps right back over him to guarantee there's no trade kill.
Yep, there's no way he's getting that turret, but they're scrambling. You know, DSG tried.
Hoping that Disguise will get a little bit too anxious, step forward a little bit too far, as Huhi, the one in danger now. River with a smite to slow him down, and now the Nico trying to go in for a flash pop blossom, looks to set it up for FBI to get caught, but it ain't gonna work. River at least getting shut down by Abadaga as Castle goes back over the wall trying to stay alive. He disrupted the backline long enough so that they could at least get the kill on the enemy jungle.
I can't even see it anymore.
Yeah, you're trying to read the bottom line of the chart.
He's on the run.
Huhi. There's no flash to try to get away from this. Quid, though, is going to get stopped, at least for a little bit, by XU. Steals away the Sejuani ulti. Disguise scrambling to protect their support, get him out of danger. Meanwhile, Sniper just going to solo. Go through it.
Exactly. That'll start Baron. Just start up Baron.
Just drive through the thing. It looks like what 100 Thieves is about to try and do here and now. XU wants to get in there and look to contest it, but instead, Quid running interference. He goes into the back, trying to stop the Baron attempt as XU is likely going to get killed here. Nice Mega Gnar into the wall, comes out from Sniper. He's going godlike. The Baron's about to drop as they might get 1 kill back. Sniper trying to get away from it, but he is shut down ultimately by Castle, who will fall to FBI. This should be the end of it as River continues to charge forward towards the Disguise carries, but at least they do enough damage now that he does not get to just run them down. It's 3 dead on Disguised for only the Sniper kill back on 100 Thieves, and now they've got everything they need to keep this push going.
Yep, 100 Thieves break through the roadblock. Now with Baron empowered 4-wheel drive, they're going to destroy your base.
And there it is, Quid knocking down that top lane tier 3. FBI and Ayla will take out mid lane inhibitor at the same time. So 1 dead inhib, 1 exposed inhib, already in the enemy base, looking for the opportunity to make some kind of a dive happen if Disguise try to defend this last remaining tier 3 turret that is already down. Quid with a stolen pop blossom, jumps in, Scary Jerry nearly killed immediately. Huhi with a nice counter blossom, but it ain't gonna matter, they're too far behind. Sniper eating some damage here from the curtain call, but he's not gonna fall just yet. 1 shot left in the chamber as Castle goes into the back line looking for FBI yet again, but they're just so far behind. They don't have the damage. They scramble to try to defend. They're using everything already, and 100 Thieves continues their push with the 2 Ocean Dragons in the pocket to keep them extra healthy. Castle now so low, has to go back to the fountain and heal back up again as 2 Baron empowered cannon minions are about to destroy the first Nexus turret. 1 more volley and it drops. Now the final inhibitor is going to fall up there in the top lane, and 100 Thieves looking for the throat of Disguise. 33 minutes into the game, XU charging forward after Quid, tries to lock him up and burst him down, but it's a level 18 Silas, misses the point blank E, but it doesn't matter. Castle shot straight through the heart, trying to dive in towards FBI. XU falls next. Abadaga's about to drop. 100 Thieves full sending it all the way, and there it is, game over. 100 Thieves win it 28-6.